Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to today's monologue. One bad habit that almost all of us fall into at some point in our lives is the habit of being judgmental toward others. And I'll be honest with you, I have been guilty of it as well. And I truly realized it when I saw people judging me. I'm talking about people who knew absolutely nothing about me. They saw a moment, a behavior, or a situation, and they formed a complete and solid opinion about me. And that's when it hit me hard. We all do this. For example, if someone fails, we quickly conclude they didn't work hard enough. If someone is quiet and introverted, we assume that they are arrogant or maybe not easy to deal with. If someone is successful, we might say they are lucky or they had better connections. If someone is struggling financially, we immediately think they made poor choices. If someone speaks less, we label them as weak or lacking confidence. If someone speaks more, we label them attention seeking. Now, we reduce complex human lives and complex human behavior into small, simple labels. And here is the real problem. The moment we judge somebody, we don't stop there. We also start collecting evidence without even realizing to support our judgment. If we think, for example, someone is selfish, we begin to notice only those moments when they may have acted selfishly. But we don't realize that they may be isolated pieces of their behavior. They may not be selfish all the time. They may have done it in that very moment only. If we believe someone is rude, every small action starts to look like a proof of that. We are no longer seeing the person now. We are only seeing our assumptions, our stories, our descriptions of that person. And that is very dangerous because we are missing a complete picture here. Our judgment about somebody is not the fact about somebody. It is just a story or a description we create with incomplete information, with our own cherry picking, with our being selective about somebody's behavior, without knowing a complete picture of their life. Every person you meet is living a life you know nothing about. You don't know their struggles, you don't know the circumstances behind their decisions, you don't know what they have been through. Sometimes people make wrong choices, not because they are careless, but because they lacked experience or knowledge or support at that time. And sometimes they are simply unlucky. But when we judge, we ignore all of this. In a way, when we judge others, we don't elevate ourselves as well. In fact, we degrade ourselves because we choose assumption over understanding. We choose ego over empathy. So maybe the shift is this. The next time you feel like judging somebody, take a pause and ask yourself, do I know the full story? And instead of labeling people, try understanding them. Because the more you let go of judgment, the closer you get to the truth and the better human being you can become. Do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.